Okay, welcome. So this is a review for the KBEAR Limpid Pro. This is just the cable itself. Even though I paired it up with my budget earphone, the KZ EDX, and I wanted to try an experiment. When I went for this cable, a lot of people have said cables don't really matter in this hobby. If you get something that is okay, whether regardless of whether it was thin or big, as long as it was okay, you were good to go. You understand? So that wasn't the impression I was under. And it's not always good to buy a very, very budget cable and you actually go for something that a cable that is 4 times more expensive than the entire IEM itself. It's not always that advisable overall. But I did that. This cable costs between $32 all the way up to $40 depending on the store you're getting it from. I'll be sure to leave the link to the official KBS store in the description, so you check it out if you're interested, and purchase if you like this review. Now, the one I got is the Pro, the flagship cable. This is the 8 core, very beautiful. It's pure silver, no coating, no mixture between copper. This is a silver cable. So now, when I got this cable, I thought that it wasn't really gonna do much. It was just for fancy look and better build quality that could last a lifetime for me. But I didn't expect. Look, I have to be honest with you guys. I recently bought the KBEAR because I posted this quick review on Facebook, and I've been getting a little bit of backlash for this thing that I've posted, saying that the Limpid Pro is better, and I want to prove something to some of the critics. Even though I respect everyone, I want to be very fair to anybody that feels that okay, that there is something that is not maybe working well. I have to show you guys what I tested the EDX with initially that didn't perform to its fullest potential. This is the first one. This is the JadeAudio cable. This is a 4-core silver cable. Not that much. This cable introduced a little bit of noise and it made the sound for the EDX very lean. That's the first cable. This is the next one. This is a Yin cable. Try this. This is 8-core, but it's copper. It didn't perform very well. I tried one more other cable. I'm trying to dig through my bag to see other cables that I tried. I want to find the original stock, the stock cable that came with the EDX was let me see that this is the stock. Let me grab the stock cable. I want to show you guys something before I go into what you need to understand before getting this cable for any of your earphone. Now, I tried this is the stock cable for the EDX. Yes, and not a bad cable. It has a mic. As you can see, there is a mic. It's not a bad cable, honestly. I don't mind the cable. The cable is okay for what it is. I don't mind the cable. The cable is very nice. Then finally, I want to get this cable out. I also recently got the KBEAR 4-core copper cable, which performed better than every other cable that I tried on the EDX. This is the copper cable from KBEAR. This is a better cable that performed very well with the EDX and my other earphone, budget earphones. It really did well. But when I used the 4-core copper cable, I never thought that there would be much improvement to add to this earphone overall, because I felt that that was the max potential I could pull out of it. Then the Limpid Pro arrived, and finally I got to test it, and I'm gonna actually tell you guys there is a difference. I understand that when I did my quick review on Facebook, the people that saw that write up, they feel that I was hyping this, that I didn't give a fair chance to other cables. In my, I even have other cables. Honestly, I just don't want to dig through the other ones that I actually did check out with the product. I'm even trying to dig out another silver cable that, okay, maybe later, but really I checked other cable that really okay, like, let me even pull another cable out. This is another silver cable that I tested with. Now I don't know what because I've seen people measure the Limpid Pro. They say the Limpid Pro is really good in the way it measures. So maybe this is one of the reasons that these are other silver cables. These are other silver cables. I really can't untangle them. They are tangled together. These are other silver cables that I tried. So for people that are doubting my initial review on Facebook, you can see I have checked many cables that couldn't perform as well as the Limpid Pro, and that's the reason why I didn't make any special review for any of these cables paired with my IEMs, because there was no need for that. So once I put on the Limpid Pro, what it did immediately was to there is a bit of a grainy harshness in the mid-range of the every EDX earphone. I think it's the tuning, you know, it's not using a top-notch quality dynamic drive. It's a very cheap model, so there is this grainy harsh mid-range that you get. I think it's in the upper mid-range, so you will always hear it, but it's very apparent when you use a very I wouldn't say bad cable, but cables that don't measure very well. I don't know what is happening, but it's almost like this cable removed almost 90% of that. It removed that graininess and improved the bass response. The bass response on the earphone really improved tremendously, like really well. And one other thing it did for it is give it control. It gave it control. This earphone used to distort a bit when you plug it to an amp that is powerful. So immediately I linked it with the Pro Limpid. It didn't distort it any longer, even at higher volumes. So it's one thing to have a very good impedance. It's one thing to maintain good impedance even at high volumes. So to me, I felt that maybe the EDX wasn't really good with amps overall, but this cable proved me wrong. It has made the EDX come up to such a way that it can take a really good amount of power and even make you get worn out before the earphone starts distorting, which is a great thing overall. So honestly, the earphone has been improved by the Limpid Pro. I don't have the gear that other YouTubers have to measure cable, but I've seen like 2 or 3 videos. I think about 2 videos from other YouTubers, smaller YouTubers that do earphone IEM reviews. They've measured the Limpid Pro and it measures extremely well. I think it even measures more than most of their cables that they had. And I think it's all about the measuring and the material they use in making the cable. So it's not placebo effect. A lot of people would be skeptical. I understand this is a smoke and mirror business. A lot of shady things are happening in this hobby. I get it, but the truth is I got this with my money. KBEAR did not send it to me, so I can give my opinion based on my money, because it's my money that paid for it. The company didn't send it to me to buy my review. So whatever I say here is based on my experience, my money, and if I'm recommending it, it is very good. um so I will be using the Limpid Pro going forward as my main cable for most of the IEMs that I will be getting in the future. I'll probably always be ordering it with the Limpid Pro just to make it a better combination. There are other earphones that I've ordered, like the FD5. The Fiio FD5 is on the way. It's going to ship next month. After the Chinese New Year. Let's just say if I've paid for it, but it can't ship now until after the Chinese New Year. So it's not really my fault. I could have reviewed it next month, but the company I paid is telling me they can't ship now till after Chinese New Year. So once the FD5, there are other earphones that I've ordered as well. So those ones, once they arrive, more reviews will come to the channel. But for now, you guys will just be getting news reports for now until products start arriving to my doorstep for reviews. So to conclude, the Limpid Pro is a very good cable. I like it. I actually love it, and it is very thick and doesn't tangle for me, and it's a very beautiful cable overall. So that is the review. I will leave links. If you're interested, you can check it out. You're not obliged to buy anything, but if you really want the premium cable, I will leave links so you check it out. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Do like our content, follow us on social media. I'm going to see you guys next time.